Oi. Okay, so no mistakes. And no opening our inventory. We have no reason to open our inventory. Stages have 2 cursed cells for each of your omens. I don't have any magic items, so I can't. Just want to get through this stage as fast as possible. And hopefully clear these. Oh, well, that solves that problem. Nose for danger, quest progress. Just gonna go make some progress over here. Spread it out. And also so I can scratch the back of my head. Oh right, every 50 that we open lowers, every 50 we open without a mistake lowers monster power in other stages. Which is definitely good for us. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost to finishing our quests. Yes. It is nice to have the extra confidence to click on that number as well, because if it opens, then it's met its goal. Mission complete. We're 21 tiles away, and I don't think we're gonna get there for a couple reasons. All right. 1, 1, 1, 1. There's 3 here. Only 1 can be within this range. Crap. Tell us our progress on that? No. This is our best bet of guessing. This is our best bet of guessing. There's one here. There's one in 6. Fuck. That's stupid. Of course it's right there. Everything gets reset. I am upset. And we really didn't gain very much information. Which makes it worse. God damn it. Okay, this actually does give us some information. One of those is it, which means the other one's here, which means that that has to be it. Which doesn't help us very much either. Means there's 2 in here, which means we shouldn't guess in there. Fuck it, corner guess. Corner guessing is terrible, don't do it. Don't do it just because I've got 2 hearts sitting around. I'm just annoyed. A 1 in 6 chance. I was just trying to click the place that would give us the best information as well. It just happened to be where the monster was. Because, you know, that's, of course, that's where the monster is. This is still going to come down to almost guaranteed 50-50. If this isn't a monster, it won't come down to a 50-50. But that's the only time. And there's a 1 in 3 chance. Is that accurate? I don't know if it's technically a 1 in 3. It might be slightly different than that. Okay, there are 2 in here. Only one of which could be here. So that means 1 is definitely there. One of those is a monster. There's still 14 monsters. That's a crap ton of monsters. Yes, I'm guessed randomly there. There's no reason for that to be safe. And the reason why I guessed there, though, is because it guarantees that that is safe now. I needed that to be a 1. I really needed that to be a 1. Okay, so there's 3 in these 5. It's a 50-50. I'm not taking that 50-50. Actually, no, 2 there. 2. There's some overlap. There's 4. Okay, one of those is, which means one of these is. I've randomly clicked and I still haven't gotten any extra information. And the problem is I don't think randomly clicking I don't think a 50-50 in here is actually going to help us that much. Because it doesn't push anything forward. It's slightly interesting, actually. It means that what's in this tile sums to this tile. Which means we have at worst a 50-50 chance because they could both be in here. Beautiful. That is actually helpful. Is it though? Yes. It means, okay, because one of those, that's safe. That is helpful. Actually, that's a 2, so that's helpful. Cool. We didn't have to 50-50 that. One, 2, 3. Another 5. Good God, game. This game doesn't like me. It really doesn't right now. 2 of these, but only 1's there, which means that one is. We could have guessed that already from other information. Okay, there are 4 monsters left. This will also help inform us now. We've got few enough monsters and few enough tiles. Alright, so there's 1 here. More accurately, there's 2 in here. guaranteed. In fact, one of them's here, one of them's here. That's safe. So 2 monsters. This is the 3rd monster, and this is the 4th monster. Okay, 2 of them are within here. That means this has to be safe. Fuck, of course it's down to a 50-50. Fuck yourself, game. Oh, there were hearts that I should have taken. That's really bad. No, like this is a really bad start. Well, we've got a revive. Are you kidding me? We're gonna die from the burning. Well, fuck you too, game. Shit. It's a 1 in 5 chance. I'm losing really low chances, and that sucks. Like, that's just how it is. Also, because we've got stuff that's electrified, I can't necessarily click on all the things that I'd like to click on. Okay. 3, 1. There's 2 in here. That's not helpful. Making me manually click shit? It's dumb is what it is. Just means I have to go slower. Because it doesn't count itself. Gotcha. So, I don't know what that just did, but I got the soul, which is the important part, so the trade-off is fine. That is a cursed soul, I guess, or the cursed spot from the monster, or from the omen. Ow. Oh, so many effects. It's hard to keep track of what is where. Okay, what's monster power? 2 to 8? Ow. I no longer have a revive. Something else has to be wrong. This is touching 2. If this is touching 2, this one of these has to be but this is also touching 2, so that has to be 1. I'm really confused. Like this has to be true, which means this is already touching 3. Which one of these is wrong? Does the ice count as monsters? I'm really confused because this math doesn't work. Does that count as a monster for touching? If that's... I'm very confused and I'm going to lose because of that. I don't understand what's going on there, and it's not being well indicated. I don't know what that means. Because this one's already touching too. So clearly that's not how this works. I'm really confused. I don't understand, and I hate it. Because this game needs to make sense. I'm dead. I'm going to lose this run because I don't understand. Something's happening here, and I don't understand what it is. And the game is not doing a good enough job indicating what it is for me to be able to do my job. Like, I straight don't understand. Just straight don't. This doesn't work. This isn't touching anything. Wait, can those be monsters? That has to be what it is. But that doesn't work. Okay, how does frozen work? Or okay, fine. You win game. So maybe I'll live because now I understand. But anything around ice, I can't trust how I've marked it. That's still right. Okay, so that is a monster, and I can't mark it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is horrible. Like, I do not like this mechanic. I think this mechanic is bad. I'm going to die because of it, but at least I figured it out before I died from it. That's a monster, which means that's a monster, because that's touching too. Oh, here's the problem. I'm gonna hit a burnt cell. Oh, you can tell that they're burnt before you click on them. I really wish that I knew that. I really wish that I knew that. Alright, so that too is accurate. That is also accurate because that is literally the only number of cells. This is a freaking... Okay, that's a... Okay, so it has to be those two. It must be. It absolutely must be. Which means that's safe. Which means that is in fact a monster. Which means that is in fact the monster. I'm not going to notice one of these before I click on it. I can tell you that right now. Right, I never determined if this was safe. So this could be wrong. Oh, never mind. No, it can't be because of that. I need to find hearts. Because if I click on anything, I'm going to die. Like, I have to clear everything. I have to clear everything. And I've got 1 health. So I'm going to have to click on a burning cell at some point. Okay, this touches... Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, electrified, I don't know. So I need to click as many things dubbed safe by cells as possible. I know that's safe, which means I know that's not. I don't. That doesn't help me. So one of those is a monster. Which means that one is. Okay, so that's a monster. I'm so dead. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all of those are monsters. But I can't mark it. Monster. I have to remember that that's a monster. Okay, if that's a monster... all those are safe. Lovely. Hate it. So much hate it. To go back and remath what's monsters and what's not. Ugh. Gonna die so hard. Okay, this actually... you don't have a hint as to what's electrified. So the what I will die to is something that is electrified. That's how it's gonna go. Okay, so I know these are clear. Which means that's a monster. Which means that's good. Which means I can click that. Hey, there's just no hint as to what's electrified. That's good. I have to assume that's safe. The problem is I can't, like... that is clearly burned. But the electrification has no hints on it that I can tell. Like, if I just look, nothing out here is doing anything special except for the glowy. So yeah, I could definitely play this level a lot better if I were to start over and not be getting screwed by the game not explaining what the hell's going on. But it was me misunderstanding the rules, so... okay, so one of these... oh wait, that is a monster. Yes, because that's good. Wait, if that's good, then I can click on this. But that implies that this is fine. I know that's fine. So there's one here. Oh, that's touching 3. That's touching 3. Okay. We can get some math out of this one. And there's 2 here. Okay, clicking on those doesn't do any damage to you. I think I've already done that, but didn't kill me when I tried it again. Okay, so 2 of these, wait, that's touching 2. Cool, this is gonna be a problem. I need to find at least 1 heart, I'm pretty sure, or I'm going to die. Really? I can't see whether or not that's anything, or what that is. I know that's safe, I just don't know what number it is. Which means that's a monster. One of these is... which means that one is. We don't know about that one. You know that's safe, right? No, this is a monster. We know that this is a monster. Which makes those 2 safe, which means I'm going to have to click on them at some point, somehow, which is going to be one of those. One of these is a monster. If that's safe. I'm going to accidentally click on a burned one and die. I think we're at the point where I'm going to have to start taking 50-50s. Maybe 1 in 3s, but considering my track record thus far has been pretty bad with what should be high chances. See, if this is the monster, then I'm hella screwed. Okay, we know this is a monster, right? Yes. We know that's a monster. So those are safe. But I can't click on them because they are on fire and they will kill me if I do. Which means that one of those 3 is a monster. Ugh. I really don't like this. Like, this mechanic is fucking garbage. Not... It's really this one. It's the elemental stage is garbage. Yes, it gave us a revive, but that's a separate thing. And we burned through that super fast. Can I just leave? Do I have a smoke bomb? Do I have any way of getting out of this? Nope. Alright, let's look back at this. One of these. One of these. Okay. That means one of these, which doesn't help. That one's clear. Doesn't help because we don't have a number on it. If it was 1, it would be a very useful number. Because that would mean we know this. That wouldn't help us that much. One of these 3. One of these 3. One of these 2. We don't know which one. Which means we don't know about this one either. Two of these. Do we ever have 2 electrics next to each other? Yes. Okay, so it's not impossible. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. One of these. Two of these. Two of these. I guess it just means we just really shouldn't fuck it. Cool. One. Which we know... Do we know that's safe then? So we know that's one, which, nope, we don't know it's safe. Cool. Useless. We just didn't gain any information. That's what happened there. Because we know this one's bad, which means one of these is bad. Cool. If that had been a 1... actually, we couldn't have clicked over there, so that was a bad choice anyway. Just end me. Alright, so besides that stage being a piece of garbage... I don't even know, like... You can argue that's a difficulty thing, but I don't know. I did not enjoy that level. It's unclear based on the... And I guess I'm trying to remember times that we've run into freezing. I'm trying to remember times we've run into freezing, and I just can't. Also, we totally got this. We totally got this. But it didn't register, so... It's because one of the things that we got was the 5th one. It's not very clear. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I know that was a pretty shitty run. Like, we should have had that. It's just that stage. That stage did how many damage to us? Like 18? But it did it in like 4 monsters, which was absurd. Well, I guess it also did it in chunks of 1. But either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.